Hello, welcome to Friday. You can go ahead and get started. Excuse my sniffle. I don't know where that came from, but I will try to keep it controlled. Um, but Welcome to Friday. Today is a little bit different. I know we usually do game days on Fridays, but we're going to be doing some grounding together. It's been a long week for a lot of folks, so just want to make a space so that we can all kind of recenter together. My name is Matthew. My pronouns are he, him, or just Matthew. And today I am at work and closer to kind of figuring out what it is that I want to do to feel productive. So that's where I'm at today. Please feel free, if you'd like to turn your camera off, you can also keep it on. This is a really low pressure space today. It's really just about finding some peace with each other. However you can to make your space as distraction free as possible, do that. Take a moment to make sure you're comfortable with how you're seated or how you're positioned with your camera or with wherever you're seated, however comfortable you can get. If you would like, you can close your eyes at this point and just focus on your breathing as is. Breathe in through your nose, slowly and deeply. Exhale and feel your stomach relax. Let's do that for a couple of minutes together. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Just focus on breathing for a few minutes until it becomes rhythmic and effortless. As you're here in this space, make the gaze of anything that is heavy or anything that does not serve you disappear. In this space, make peace with not understanding. Understanding is not a prerequisite for honor, love, or respect for yourself or others. Not knowing is an opportunity for exploration without judgments or demands. Make peace with difference. We are not less valuable, worthy, or lovable because we are different. There is no mold to fit. In this moment, in this space, make peace with your body. You did not come to the planet hating your body. You do not have to become radical self-love. There are no apologies for where you are in this moment. Take a deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. Throughout our time today, stay tuned into your breath. You don't have to try and change it. Notice if you feel tense or relaxed without trying to change that either. Just be. Continue to take deep, full breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. As you breathe, become aware of the state of your body and the quality of your mind. Where is your body holding tension? Do you feel closed off or shut down emotionally? Where's your mind? Is it wandering or is it at home within the breath? Is your mind at ease or filled with restlessness, negativity, and doubt? Continue breathing in and breathing out. If it feels good to you, place both hands over your heart and continue to inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Ask yourself, how does it feel to place my hands over this tender area, this place where I experience love for self and others? Let your breath become more smooth and effortless and begin to breathe in and out through your nose. Feel the flow of air moving into your lungs and then back out into the world. With each exhale, imagine you're releasing any negative thoughts that may be lingering in your mind. Continue to focus on your breath. On each inhale, think, I am worthy. And on each exhale, I am enough. Let each inhale draw in self love, and each exhale release what is no longer serving you. Take a few minutes to breathe and recite this mantra internally. I am worthy. I am enough. Notice how you feel as you say these words to yourself. If your mind wanders at any point, know that it's okay. It's the nature of the mind to wander. Simply bring your attention back to the breath. Notice how your thoughts come and go, whether positive or negative, and simply allow them to pass on like clouds floating in the sky. Imagine now that you could breathe into your heart and visualize love pouring out of your hands and into your heart. Let this love warm and permeate you from your heart center, filling the rest of your body. Feel a sense of comfort and calm traveling through your chest into your neck and head, out into your shoulders, arms, and hands, and then down into your ribs, your belly, your legs, and your feet. Allow a sensation of warmth to fill you from head to toe. Breathe here and know that love is always available for you when you need it. Take a few more deep, mindful breaths. When you're ready, begin to come back into the space. You can leave your cameras off. Just begin to come back into your body, come back into being present. Where you are, I'd like to do some reflection kind of from that first meditation. You can do this on paper or in your head, whatever you have available to you. You begin to think of all the ways you've shown care to yourself this week, both large and small. It could be as simple as giving yourself a kind word in the morning. Drinking water. It could be a meal you cooked. This week I made soup and that made me really happy. It could be the phone call you made to someone you love. It could be finally folding those socks that were sitting in the corner. It could be giving yourself the grace you needed to be sad. Just think of all the ways you've cared for yourself this week. As you make this list, think of the ways you let yourself be seen this week. Caring for ourselves and for those around us requires that we let ourselves be seen as much as possible, as true as possible. Meaning that both our capacity and our need are transparent. How have you cared for yourself while allowing yourself to be seen, or allowed others to care for you? The more open to being seen we are, the gentler and more necessary it feels. How have you let yourself be wrong this week? The easier being wrong is for you, the faster you could release your viewpoint, the quicker you can adapt to changing circumstances. Adapting allows you to know and name current needs and capacity, to be in a relationship in real time. Because sometimes there isn't one definitive truth, and sometimes there is one. Be fair to yourself when you're wrong, and be soft in your rightness. As you continue to reflect, think, are you accepting your inner multitudes all the parts of yourself operating together in this one moment. That when you have to care for certain parts of yourself, you're not turning against the others. You are multitudes. In what ways does your self care acknowledge that you are multitudes? Think about what it is that you need to do for yourself. How can you continue to care for yourself? Are you asking for help when necessary? Knowing that even in moments where self care is hard, it's all learning. As you finish up your reflection, know that all that you touch, you change. All that you change changes you. The only lasting truth is change. If you're writing, begin to finish up. If you're visioning, begin to return to the space. I have one more guided meditation for us to do together. This one is from Adrienne Maree Brown. And the first one was from someone named Samantha Feller. And it's a yoga mantra. Okay, we can move into our last meditation. So if you want to resume your comfortable position, this one is for grief or letting go. I know things are really heavy right now, and one of the things I've been working on over the past couple of days is knowing when I can't carry everything. And it doesn't mean that I'm throwing it away, but it just means that I am putting it down for a couple seconds. But also for the past couple of days, I've been missing a lot of people. So this one has been really timely for me. So you can close your eyes if you want, or just sit in stillness. Spell for grief or letting go. Adequate tears twisting up directly from the heart and wrung out across the vocal cords until only a gasp remains. At least an hour a day spent staring at the truth in numb silence. A teacup of whiskey held with both hands, held still under the whispers of permission from friends who can see right through okay and fine. An absence of theory. Flight as necessary. Poetry, your own and others, on precipice, abandonment, nature, and death. Courage to say what has happened, however strangling the words are, and space not to say a word. A brief dance with sugar to honor the legacies of coping that got you this far. Sentences spoken with total pragmatism that provide clear guidance of some direction to move in, full of tender care and balance of choice and not having to choose. Screaming why and or expressing fury at the stupid unfair fucking game of it all. This may include hours and hours, even lifetimes of lost faith. Laughter, undeniable and unpretended. A walk in the world, all that gravity, with breath and heartbeat in your ears. Fire, for all that can be written. Moonlight, the more full, the more nourishing. Stories, ideally of coincidence and heartache and the sweetest tiny moments. Time, more time, and then more time. Enough time to remember every moment you had with that which is now separate from you, and to forget to think of it every moment. And just a glimpse of tomorrow, either in the face of an innocent or the realization of a dream. This is a nonlinear spell. Cast it inside your heart. Cast it into the parts of you still living. Remember, you are water. Of course you leave salt trails. Of course you are crying. Flow. If there happens to be a multitude of griefs upon you, individual and collective, or fast and slow, or small and large, add equal parts of these considerations. That the broken heart can cover more territory. That perhaps love can only be as large as grief demands. That grief is the growing up of the heart that bursts boundaries like an old skin or a finished life. That grief is gratitude. That water seeks scale. That even your tears seek the recognition of community. That the heart is a front line and the fight is to feel in a world of distraction. That your grief is a worthwhile use of your time. That your body will feel only as much as it is able to. That the sacred comes from the limitations. That you are excellent at loving. I have learned that feelings matter. That feelings are an important and legitimate way of knowing. All that you touch, you change. All that you change changes you. The only lasting truth is change. Take a deep breath in and out. Take a deep breath in and out. Take these next few moments focusing on the breath. You do not have to become radical self-love. There are no apologies for where you are in this moment. You are worthy. You are enough. Continue to focus on your breathing. Make peace with not understanding. Understanding is not a prerequisite for honor, love, or respect for yourself or others. Make peace with difference. We are not less valuable, worthy, or lovable because we are different. Make peace with your body. Your body is the body it is. You did not come to the planet hating your body. You do not have to become radical self love. There are no apologies for where you are in the moment. Take a deep breath in and out. In and out. One more deep breath in and out. Take these next few seconds to come back into your body, to come back into the space. I want to thank you all for coming today. I hope that the meditations were helpful moments of peace. Um, and I just appreciate you all so much for being here. I know that this week has been hard for so many reasons, but it means a lot to me that we can all gather in this space and share that weight together. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Matthew, for leading us today.